Hello and welcome back to Aquaria. This is Breadmaster.
This is Gibby Jones.
And this is part 11. That's right.
1T1.
Before we get going, we're going to do some cooking because we have a kitchen.
We gotta cook.
And a quick way to make sea loaves actually useful is to throw fish oil on them and make a buttery sea loaf.
Wouldn't that make it, like, less healthy?
It's more filling.
Eh.
Something else we can make, but only at a kitchen, is the pierogi.
Pierogi?
Energy shot and defense +1 for 45 seconds.
That's pretty useful.
I think the defense boost is only for 15 seconds, though.
Okay, not as useful, but still useful.
Yeah. But we're back in open waters. There's the King of Herring. Hi. And down this way is a place we haven't been to, which is still technically part of open waters. It's just a big area that we haven't seen yet. God, the music is just so relaxing.
Yeah, it's a relaxing game.
Despite, you know, the city made of meat.
Yeah, well, that one's, you know...
A little tense.
Yeah. That's different.
That doesn't count. Yeah, this video is going to be more side stuff. Stuff that you don't need to do to complete the game, but I do anyway because I want to show it off. Look at that thing. It's a sea snail.
It's a moon-walking
Yeah.
sea snail.
Yes. Can you really call it moonwalking when you only have 1 foot?
Yes.
Or pseudopod, I guess?
If you're supposed to be moving forward.
That one's doing it too.
When you move so slow, you go backwards.
They're all doing it. I just noticed that.
Vampire batfish.
Yeah. Also, look at that guy.
Oh my gosh.
He's a big one.
He's huge.
Technically, I think it's a whelk, which is just another name for sea snails, I think.
Yeah.
But according to the game files, he's a whelk, or it's a whelk, I guess. Ugh. You know, I think those are the only things, like statue-wise, that don't have a clearly stated, like, origin. As far as I know, those sea eel dragon things don't have a race associated with them. Also, you might notice that when you go into dark areas, you cannot look at your map. It makes
sense.
It makes it hard to navigate some of these areas beyond just being unable to see. But also leeches.
Well, it's kind of like how they say, you know, in real life, cave diving's dangerous, and we are in a bad part of the ocean.
Lots of bones.
Yes.
So many bones.
That is not good. What?
There's a little bioluminescent shrimp thing.
Okay, this music's no longer, like, safety. Oh gosh, it's an angular fish.
It doesn't have an angle. Or thing. Lure.
It's got the teeth, the important bits.
How did I pause here? I'm trying to remember, what was I doing when I was... Oh yeah, I think I got a phone call right then.
Ah, I thought maybe you were opening it and going, what was I doing?
Treasure. She doesn't take the crown. She takes
the whole skull. Oh, gross.
Nyjah.
Put that down. Nyjah, that's bad for you.
So this is the king's skull.
Well, he does have the crown on, so...
Maybe he ran away when all the bad things started happening in Nathala. Which, maybe the prince is alive still. Maybe not. Yeah, this entire place is optional. You don't have to come here. Except for a skull.
Well, I mean, it fits.
And we don't have to go there ever again.
Aha.
It kind of takes you all across this area, from one end to the other.
Yeah. Man, like, since the music is so peaceful throughout the game, when it changed to that was just, you know...
Jarring.
Yeah. And it's like, we're not in Kansas anymore.
We're not in Kansas Ocean.
Yeah, what if instead of the, you know, Great Plains, there's just the great thing of water?
So the leadership role is a pet power-up for 30 seconds.
Huh.
And for most of our pets, it's kind of obvious what that does for them.
I just find it funny how it's leadership.
So the blaster pet shoots far more often, which is pretty decent, I guess.
Yeah.
I think the piranha pet bites faster, and the Nautilus pet just attacks more often as well. And there's one more pet we haven't found yet. And that might be 2 or 3 videos from now.
Gotcha. How you just bounce around all over the...
For some reason, I got real bad at dodging for a second. So bad at dodging, in fact.
Oh, no!
I died!
This is the first time we saw the death animation.
Yes. I left it in because it was the first time I actually died in the entire game so far.
That's kind of a... I like how you're taking the much safer approach now.
Yeah.
of die, die, die.
Not making the same mistake again. Let the lesson be learned. Don't run into a thing's open mouth in a fish form.
Yeah. Those fish aren't friends. Your food.
This area in particular, I don't show all of it off yet. I'll do that in a subsequent roundup video. But it's
those annoying leeches, though.
Yes. There's like 2 of them stuck to Nyjah right now. And you can't shoot them when they're on you.
How do you get rid of them?
Fish form, I think.
You just transform!
Yeah, this whole area is not on the critical path. I think. I skipped a whole lot of area in the map because I was just going for the treasure. But I'll come back and show it off in like one of the last roundup videos, I think. Now this area is part of my favorite area in the game. There has to be some species of fungus that live underwater, right?
Pretty sure, right? Like, I mean,
You can find it anywhere else.
yeah.
Also, weird head. Face.
Reminds me of a titan.
Now, there's a little passageway in the mouth, but it's pitch black inside and we can't really see what's supposed to be in there. So we'll need to get that light ability, or that see in the dark ability.
Yeah, there's marine fungi.
Okay, but I don't think it forms
Yeah,
mushroom
they
shape.
don't form caps and stuff like that.
Yeah, I figured. Like, the purpose of a cap in a mushroom is to, like, release the spores in a higher place so the wind can take it, right? But it's underwater, so it doesn't need to do that, I guess. More ruins. There's a baby seahorse in that plant. How'd it get there?
It's just messing around.
I got stuck in a plant. Help. Lots of these statues. Another treasure, another seed. So there's these plants around it that have these bubble spore things, and when you sing near them, they change color.
Ooh.
That's all it does. I guess it's neat.
It's not used anywhere? Or?
It shows up in your home cave, but it doesn't do anything beyond look nice.
That's okay sometimes.
It's this weird blue light.
Yeah, it looks like, Ghost Nyjah.
Is there another ghost here? Spirits, if you are here, let us know.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
Of all the ghost hunting shows on like the History Channel and so on, have there ever done like a haunted underwater place yet?
I don't know.
Like, there's gotta be.
Would you think Ghost would be like, hey, I'm trying to find my other ghost friend. We were like haunting this zone for a while, and now he just won't return my.
Did the ghost ghost on you?
Ghostly moans.
He ghosted on you. So
He got ghosted.
So there are these weird paired turtles, this weird blue light.
I have no idea what that says.
Do you know what that says?
1:30.
A minute 30. And there's this song. Have you figured out what this place is yet? It's a racetrack.
Aha!
We have to beat a minute 30 with 3 laps. And of course, fish form is really good here. But also, spirit form. Because the timer stops when you're in spirit form, and when you teleport to a crystal, you move that much distance with no time taken.
That's pretty good. Useful.
Also, the music is really good. That was one lap, and it took 32 seconds, so I figured, let's go a little faster.
Time for the zoom zoom soup. Whee! I'm really feeling it. The Fast and the Phineas.
Oh no, it ran out. We're in minute 10. I think this is the only place where this song gets played, if I'm remembering correctly. Whoop, whoop. And 8 seconds to spare.
Woo!
And a reward for beating that is that.
Is it a race helmet?
Sorta. It is a new outfit.
Aha!
And it does actually spell out what the words behind me say. The Arnassi Gauntlet is what that says.
Got it.
And this allows us to ride seahorses faster and more effectively. Though, I'm not sure I really like the way it looks.
It's not a phase, Mom!
I'm really a seahorse jockey! Now, it's kind of hard to see, but when you're in spirit form, there's a little more extra to that blue light.
Really?
I don't think the Arnassi really left this place, but you can see what an Arnassi ghost looks like right there, in the bottom right corner, or bottom left corner.
Ah!
It's a seahorse with like a really muscly arm.
I like to go fast.
Yeah. And they're just racing that track forever. This is one of my favorite areas in the game, just because of the Arnassi. Their entire concept of buff seahorse. But just past the racetrack, there's a little bit more to explore. It kind of feels like the Arnassi were intended to be more fleshed out, like the rest of the races we've seen so far.
Yeah.
But I don't think they got cut, so to speak. I think it was just they were always intended to be sort of a simple.
I don't think. Yeah. They're supposed to be simple. I think it probably wasn't an idea of, seahorses that like to race. And then it was like...
I just got a horse racing joke. It's a horse racing joke. I just got that. Also...
Well, yeah.
Air pocket.
What?
Yeah! It's weird. There's not water in this game about water.
Oh, man.
Surprise boss!
Oh, gosh.
It's a big crab.
Jumped into that one. Can you escape?
You can't. I guess you can. You can just leave, I guess, but I want to kill it.
Well, yeah.
Night's bloodlust will not be sated.
Below it has like a Cthulhu, like...
Parasite.
Yeah. Oh, that's creepy.
Right now we gotta hit its eyes, so then we can hit the soft parts of its claws and knock them off. Once we declaw it, it will start jumping at us. Then we can hit its soft underbelly. You could say that this is a giant enemy crab.
Yeah.
And you have to hit its weak point.
a reference I'm supposed to be getting?
For massive damage. You don't get that one?
No.
Well, to be fair, it is like a decade old at this point.
Please explain.
I forget the entire story, but there was, I think, a press conference for some game, and it featured someone talking about a giant enemy crab that you had to hit its weak point for massive damage. That's the entire joke. That's the whole reference.
A new helmet.
Yes.
The crab helmet.
Crab armor for crab battles. This one gives us extra defense while we wear it. Also claw mittens.
That looks like it's the least... Oh goodness. For a second I thought you'd be stuck on that rock. I was very concerned.
Nysa just jumps out and starts flopping around on the little...
Oh gosh. And then it's like, you've died.
Water. I'm suddenly reminded of SpongeBob.
Oh gosh. Never really watched SpongeBob.
I watched it like when it first started. In 1999. It's still running to my knowledge.
I don't think it's still running. At least not with new stuff.
Yeah, maybe. It ran for a long time.
Yeah.
Like a real long time. Now, this whole area is dark, which makes it hard to find a couple of things. One of which is a very, very hard to find passageway. Man, they really like their buff statues. Two things the Arnassi did. Build statues, race fast.
You think they had statue building races?
Oh, definitely. Like, that's the next logical conclusion.
It's weird how you can get stuck on the geometry of the statues, though.
Yeah, like, parts of them you can pass through, like, behind the arms and legs. But there are certain points, like, within the joints. Now, the passageway is along this wall, and I just barely miss it. Right here. It is actually, like, right below this thing's torso. But I'll come back to it.
I was wondering, I saw you hugging the walls. I'm like, there's a secret.
There's also a secret here.
Hey, another secret.
Another statue! If there was a statue carving contest, that would have been the winner because it's the smallest one, and therefore the fastest to make. Now there is a clue on the map as to where this passage is, but you need to be in a lit area to see the map, which I'm doing right now. You could barely just see it right there. And this is one of the secrets that is an ease of life improvement that I would never miss on any playthrough. There's the passage. I had just barely missed it.
Yeah.
Beyond this very hard to find passageway, more statues and a turtle.
In which Nyja suffered extreme brain damage.
This turtle is unique. It only goes to one other turtle. A turtle that we don't have to find in the first place.
Really?
And it leads to this area in the kelp forest, which is locked off from everything else. You have to find the turtle to get here. The penultimate secret to this area is just around this bend. This boss. Right here.
He's just staring at you.
This is the Simon Says boss.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Do you know? What do you want to know what you do with him?
You sing what he...
Yes. You play Simon Says. I have nothing else to say at this point. I'm sorry.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Are those its eyes? So you play Simon Says with this boss for about 3 rounds. The real important thing is what you get for beating him. You have to actually right-click on him to start the round again, or the next round. Which I don't remember until like a few seconds. There. I feel like I could have edited out more of this. The fact is, I actually removed about 2.5 failed attempts.
Yeah.
Because it's not interesting. I'm sorry. I mean, we can listen to the music.
It's kind of weird. Like, just the animations are kind of creepy, and it has spaghetti hair, and it's weird.
There's no context for it either. It's just
Yeah.
out in the middle of nowhere. But so, I skip ahead a little bit to getting the reward, the ultimate secret to this area.
An Arab.
No,
Ooh.
a slot.
Ooh, 3 slots at any time. You gained a frying pan.
Essentially, we never have to go to a kitchen again.
Haha! We're our own Waffle House now.
And with that, that's pretty much it for this video. I got to show off my favorite part of the game, the Arnassi race. We got the ability to cook anywhere.
The Arnassi do indeed race.
And the next time, we're going to actually get back to that vision that Mythalis gave us about going to the land of the light.
Alright.
See you then.
Next time.